What's up, everybody? It's your boy Phil. I'm back with another one. In the last video I did, I was talking about red flags that you should recognize before you move on to a relationship. You know what I mean? Or while you getting to know a person, some red flags that you should pay attention to. But I always hear about red flags, but I never hear people talk about green flags. So in this video, that's what I want to do. I want to address some green flags that you should also recognize in a person to know that this person might be somebody that you should move forward with in a relationship, you know? So let's get right into it, right? The first one is the person is very cooperative. You know, if you're dealing with a woman and she's cooperative, you know, you can get along with her, y'all kind of mesh well, then that's a good sign. You know, that's a green flag, right? The next one is she's very likable, you know, and you have to pay attention to people, not when they just around you. You have to pay attention to them when they're around other people. So if this person is just a likable person, everybody just like them, then that's a green flag, because most people don't want to be around bad people. They want to be around good people, good likable people. Green flag. This one is very important to me. If she acts like a lady in public, you know, to me that means that she know how to carry herself. So let's say, for instance, you know, in certain settings, is a certain way you should carry yourself. If she all sloppy everywhere she go, then that's not good. But if she's appropriate wherever she go, that means she know how to carry herself, and that's a green flag. You know what I'm saying? Because like what y'all do behind closed doors, or how she act behind closed doors, and then she switch it up and she a little sloppy, get drunk or whatever, or she just act a different type of way when it's just y'all, but when she get in public, she know how to turn it off. That's a green flag too. She knows how to carry herself. This one right here is very important to me. If she's very clean. I don't like a messy person. I don't like that's just important. You know, she's very clean in her appearance, very clean in her surroundings. That's important to me. You know what I'm saying? Because if she ain't taking care of herself, then if y'all move forward and you have a kid, how that's gonna work? Is she gonna take care of the kid the same way? You know what I mean? She doesn't nag you and get on your nerves. That means this person is a pleasure to be around. So if you ain't getting that vibe from her, then that's a green flag, you know, because some men don't want to be around a woman, you know, because there's always the yang, 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 yang. But if you ain't getting that, and, you know, she let you be, and there's always a good vibe, and you want to be around her, that's a green flag. The next one is very respectful. Every man wants to be respected, you know, and when a woman respects you, you know, she'll listen to you, you know. So if you're getting respect from her, that means, for one, she got a good head on her shoulders, and she's just a respectful person. So that's definitely a green flag. Again, like, I don't got the list for everything, but this is just some things that came to my mind. So if you can think of some green flags that I might have overlooked, put it down in the comments so we can all see the green flags, all right? All right, so this one right here to me is one of my super green flags. You know what I'm saying? So if people tell you that she's a good one, what I mean by people, I'm kind of referring to like your family. So if you bring her around your family and your family just randomly comes up to you and say, hey, bro, yo, she a good one. You know what I'm saying? You better keep this one. You know, she's a good one. And if that keeps happening, that's a super green flag to me, because other people is recognizing, you know what I'm saying? Because first impressions are lasting impressions. So if you bring her around and your people's first impression is like, yo, this is a good one, that's a green flag, you know, to me, a super green flag. And the next one kind of plays on to this one, right? So let's say, for instance, because you know, when you meet somebody, you necessarily probably didn't grow up with them. So you might run into people from the past or whatever. You know, from a man's perspective, especially if you running into men, like guys she grew up with, you know, guys that knew her from the past, and y'all run into him randomly, and the first thing he say is, you know, when you get introduced is, yo, bro, she always been a good girl. Like, yo, take care of this one. Don't mess this up, bro. I'm telling you, she been a good girl since back in, you know what I'm saying, forever. Super green flag, because your reputation follows you everywhere you go. And if you just running into random people from the past, that lets you know that her past was good too. Super green flag. in my opinion, right? Let's keep it moving. This one is she listens. A lot of women don't want to listen, but if you find one that does, that's a green flag. All right. She shows gratitude and very appreciative. You know what I mean? I think that's a green flag too, because in today's society that we living in, a lot of these women they claim they want all these major things, but if you do a small thing for her and she really shows gratitude and really appreciates it, that's a green flag, all day. The next one is she's very helpful. That's a gimme. I think that's self-explanatory. And the next one is she shows you that she's about you. Because a lot of women today, they all about themselves. Men are too, but this just from a man's perspective. If she shows you that she's about you and it's not all about her, just like you do for her, she does for you. Green flag. She's a team player. She easy to work with. Y'all can work well together. When you're trying to accomplish something, she just asks you, what you need me to do? And she falls right in and plays her position without no attitude, without nothing like that. Green flag, Another one is you don't hear rumors about her. We got the internet now, and that makes rumors spread that much faster. So if you ain't hearing a lot of negative things about her, and you only hearing good things about her, that could possibly be a super green flag, that this person got a good history, you know what I'm saying? And she's a good person, you don't hear a lot of negative things about her. That's a green flag, super green flag. Again, I always feel like this is the number one, and is that she don't have a bad attitude. Because all of these things reflect your character, but I think your attitude is the number one thing that really reflects your character. If she got a good attitude, always in a good spirit, and you know what I mean, she's not real snappish and stuff like that, then that's a green flag, super green flag, because you're going to want to be around somebody with a good attitude. A lot of times their attitude will help uplift you when you're feeling down sometimes. So yeah, that was a green flag. She shows loyalty. You know what I mean? That's self-explanatory, because they even made a song about women not being loyal. So if she's showing you loyalty, gotta respect that as a super green flag. You know what I mean? This next one is she's responsible. So what I mean by that is, like, let's say you got something going on. She's just a responsible person. She take care of all her problems, all her issues, and she just handles her business. You know what I'm saying? And if you ask her to do something, she takes care of it. You ain't got to worry about it getting done, or you ain't got to worry about her switching up your plan and throwing in what she wanted to do. You know what I mean? She can execute basically what you tell her to do. Not like a slave or nothing like that, but you know what I'm saying? Like you need something done. You need her to do this, play her part in this particular situation. She's responsible enough to handle it. That's what I'm talking about. She takes care of you and she enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Women are nurturers by nature. So if you got a woman that don't take care of you, then, that's not good. But if she does, major green flag. I get a little story on this one right here. Whenever I'm in Florida, I always go see my aunt and my uncle. And I remember one time I went to go see them, and my uncle, I always ask him, my aunt is, my blood aunt, so he's my uncle by marriage, and but he's my uncle, you know what I mean? And I always be like, yo, what up, uncle? How you doing, man? Everything good? He always be like, nephew, I'm great. My wife take good care of me. I don't worry about nothing. So that lets you know he got a good one. You know what I'm saying? And he led with that. He ain't talk about him. When I asked him how he was doing, he led with how good his woman was taking care of him. Super green flag. You know what I mean? So let's move right along. Remember that one. The next one is you are a priority to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how many times I done had family members, even my mom, my sister, tell me that, yo, your wife, she loves you. You know what I'm saying? She puts you first. Like, number one, you're a priority. Even her family, like, when we're around, it's like she makes me a priority. That's just what it is, and her actions speak for that, and I feel it and I observe it, so she makes you a priority. That's a super green flag. And the last one that I got on the list for now is she's a go-getter. It's nothing like being with a woman that goes and gets what she wants. You know what I mean? Because that actually takes a lot of pressure off you as a man, and it proves that she's not lazy and she's independent in that way. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good green flag in my opinion. A woman just don't sit around and wait for you to do everything. She actually goes and get what she wants for herself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Well, a lot of the times, that's a green flag, and that'll help improve, your relationship. So these are some of the green flags that I came up with. Hopefully, these was helpful to someone. Recognize the green flags, and like I said before, if you got some green flags that I may have missed, that I didn't put on this list, throw them down in the comments so we can all see the green flags and be like, oh yeah, this is what I need to pay attention to, because I ain't really been looking for that. But like I said, man, I don't know a lot. I know a little bit. Hopefully this was helpful to someone. If you think it could help someone, share this video. I'll see y'all in the next one.